Hello and welcome to SCC's new and fabulous website. This is just a quick video tutorial to kind of show you some of the changes we've made in case you are struggling to find what you need. So our new website is broken up into 4 sections. We've got the district page, St. Croix Central, and then we have 5 sections. We have a section for high school, middle school, elementary, and our virtual school. Each of those sections has this great gallery that we will be showing pictures of things that are happening in the district. And then we have news, events, and live feed. News are going to be the big ticket items, the things we want to really get in your face. So, now we have our summer hours, our June newsletter, and then summer school information. We want those things to be easily accessible for families as you go through your day. The middle section, events, this is where you're going to be able to see what events are coming up. For example, this is the district, so you can see our board meetings. If you were in the elementary, you might see open house information, pictures, retakes, concerts, field trips, things like that. And then the live feed is going to be the most dynamic section. This should be giving you updates a couple times a day for each building of things that are happening. Pictures and day-to-day operations and successes and triumphs that we are experiencing here in St. Croix Central. The menu button here at the top brings you to this screen, and there's 2 different sections. These blue buttons at the top are what are called our dynamic sections. These dynamic sections are available on the website and within our St. Croix Central app, which is available on Android and for Apple products. So these things you will see in both the website and the app. Our live feed, this is the staff directory where you can find contact information for all of our staff. The news section, the events section, the documents section, which will be uploaded with a bunch of files and PDFs that you might find useful. Each building also has a dining section where you can find lunch menus and breakfast menus. And the high school and middle school also have an athletics section, which will take you to our athletic calendar so you can see the events that are coming up, practices and meets and games and so forth. So those blue buttons at the top are the dynamic sections which show up in the website and on the app. Below that, what you see is kind of a standard menu. These are static pages, meaning they have text on them and they don't change very often. These pages here in the white are only available on the website. They are not available in the app on your device. One of the things we changed is our parent page. We used to have a parent page under each building. We combined them since most of them had the same information on them. We combined them into one parent page. So if you go to the elementary, for instance, their menu no longer has a parent page on it. If you want to get to that parent page, go back to the district page, menu, and then click parents. This is where you're going to find a lot of the useful information for families, such as the student calendar, supply lists. This section will be updated with any building information. So as you can see, the elementary had a handbook last year that we put out here just as an example. Get to Skyward and Family Student Access. You can click right on that link there, and this is information about our Skyward system if you do not have a login. The Skyward button is also really large in the bottom of every single page. Other things on here are online payments, summer school volunteering at SCC, some community resources, and some internet safety resources. So this parent page is going to be really useful for 4K through 12th grade families. There are other sections here on the district entity that you might find useful, such as food service. That will include how to get to a printable version of the lunch menus. It will have information about free and reduced lunch, open enrollment and registration information if you are a new family in the district or you would like to open enroll your child. Standards-based assessment and reporting if you are curious about our grading and our report card. information, this is where you can go. And then the last thing I want to point out is student services and transportation. Student services has information for our English language learners, gifted and talented, our health services, so our nurses put out lots of information, and our special education department has information here. And then transportation is pretty obvious. If you have any questions about busing or who bus drivers are, transportation is where you need to go. So that's a really quick overview. One of the really cool things that I like about our new website and the app is this document section. So these here, let me go into a building. Maybe that'll be better. That documents section has PDFs, like I said before, and it's broken into folders. It's basically a folder structure. So if school counseling has information in here about 8th grade conferencing, you can pull that up. Now, these documents, like I said before, are available in the website and on the app. So, for example, food service. Maybe you have a question about free and reduced lunch. If you're on your mobile device, you can click on that documents menu on your app and get into these folders to see all of this free and reduced lunch information. This information is also linked on those static pages, so I could find the same information by going to food service and finding these same forms. So it's just 2 ways to get to the same thing, but that document section is available in both the website and the app. So that's a little bit more information for you. Hopefully you listened through that. At the bottom is the contact information for each building, that big skyward link, and our stay connected buttons. So Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and for those of you that are still trying to make Google Plus a thing, we have Google Plus. You can also use the links to download the app for St. Croix Central in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. We are still making tweaks and adjustments on this, so if you do have any recommendations, feel free to send them along to the office staff in your building, and they will pass it along to whoever is in charge of that section. Otherwise, I hope you are excited about this new website and you're excited about this app that we just launched in June that you can have on your very own mobile device. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you guys in September.